Good evening and welcome into another production of W7 live, this time here from Hilbert, Wisconsin, home of the Wolves. This matchup originally slated to be played in Random Lake, but due to no JV squad on the girls' side, they decided to move this one up here. So boys-girls doubleheader, we'll just have the girls' game this afternoon, or this evening, I guess. Random Lake, I guess unofficially, maybe we'll see how it works out on the scoreboard, but they're wearing the road unis, but they should be the home team in this contest. Either way, Random Lake, they come in 11-9 overall, 8-7 in Big East South play. Of course, one of their goals was to get into that sole possession of third place. They have attained that, now looking to hold on here down the stretch as we head into the final weeks of the season and the big meeting with the WIAA supercomputer. Meanwhile, Hilbert comes in 1-9 or 1-19 overall, 0-15 in Big East North play. Their lone win of the year way back on November 18th, a 46-42 victory over Gibraltar. Since then, 18 in a row on the right side of the win-loss column. Some of those notable losses, though: Oshkosh Lords, Sheboygan Lutheran, St. Mary's Catholic a couple times, Mishicot, Brilliant, and Oostburg. So not a lot, not a lot of bad losses necessarily. Very good teams that they've competed well against for moments in those games, and just haven't come up on the right end of the scoreboard throughout the course of the year. We're just about 2.5 minutes away from National Anthem and starting lineups here in Hilbert. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. When we come back, we'll have National Anthem and starting lineups.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
What's up, everybody? It's Pat Connaughton. On behalf of myself and my Pat Connaughton Foundation, we want to thank you for tuning in. I started my foundation back in 2016 with the goal of creating access to athletics for the next generation of student athlete, especially in underserved communities. We do this through courts, clinics, and character. We've seen that kids who build habits through sport, they learn those translatable life skills that we teach: hard work, teamwork, leadership, accountability, discipline. The list goes on. They set themselves up for success both on and off the court later on in life. We've been fortunate to impact tens of thousands of kids over the last 6 years, and we hope to continue to grow in those three areas: courts, clinics, and character, so that we can continue to impact kids throughout the state of Wisconsin and even globally. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And if you care to learn more, please visit our website, www.patconnaughtonfoundation.org.
All right, we're back all set. Settled in, a little just-in-time basketball. Early tip-off time here tonight. Get the scoreboard up. There we are. Rathke, middle of the paint. Throws that one up, no good. Random Lake with the early 2-0 lead. Here, work on getting the clock and everything going. 5:50 start time. Tough to get here. Banking hours. And Becca Arndt on the board. Oh, three-quarter court pressure here from Random Lake. That's going to force another turnover. Quickly up ahead, Van Horn. Right-hand lay-in. Hallie Van Horn. And it's a 6-0 lead. Full court pressure again here, applied by Random Lake. That one tipped away, but into the hands of Hilbert. Three, all ball on the way, around the rim and down. And it was number 22, Mariah O'Leary. Into Van Horn, left side. She'll spin, puts up the right-hand floater, good. And unofficially up to 4 on the night for Hallie. It's under 16 left to go here, opening half. Another three on the way, no good. Ripped down by Becca Arndt. And here we are, 8-3 early goings here. So back the other way come the Hilbert Wolves. They trail by 5, 15:30 left to go here, opening half on W7. Ram Power. Random Lake, our home school this year. Just about every game brought to you by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. In transition, Abby Borchard. And at 10-3, that's going to draw an early timeout from head coach Jamie Weiss. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
So back here out of the timeout, it is a 10-3 lead here for Random Lake. Put that comment in there. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Put a shout out for your favorite player. We'll pop them up as we go along. Turnover, poked away, quickly up ahead. Borchard, she'll put up the right-hand runner. Off the front of the rim, no good. 14:45 left to go here, opening half. Nice little back door. They find her. Right-hand lay-in, Hannah Propson. Little 17-footer out of Arndt, no good. Rebound ripped down by number 42, Megan Wolfo on the inside. Left side three on the way. Banking hours still open before 6 o'clock. And Mariah O'Leary. A couple triples here in the early going. Three ball answer on the other side, Jayla Harder. Back now, 1-2-2, kind of half-court pressure for Random Lake. Out of the high post, they leave her wide open. but going to draw the travel call, turnover, possession back to Random Lake. So Haley Gilbertson will check in for Hilbert at that dead ball, as will as Madeline Obler. Dwayne Disson checking in from Kimberly. We appreciate you checking in there. Early tip time here, 5:50 for the girls' game and the boys-girls doubleheader. Of course, we'll have every moment of the girls' game. We'll conclude with our Pat Cotton Foundation Player of the Game interview. Hallie Van Horn with another 2. And then it will be an early night for us. 15-8, just over 13 minutes left to go. Here comes the double team for Random Lake. That one poked away by Arndt. Van Horn picks it up. She's off to the races. She'll leave now. Borchard, trail 3 on the right side. Got it. And lead up to 10, 18-8. Couple skip passes against that 1-2-2 zone. Right corner 3 on the way, no good. Offensive reload here for Hilbert. One dribble pull-up. She's got it. Riley Polifka. Albert off the left wing, back to the top. Van Horn now inside Arndt. She was all alone. Unable to cut her off was Wolfel. And Arndt is up to 4 on the night. Hallie Van Horn out there on that 1-2-2 pressure. Nice job this time by the Wolves. Shot on the way, no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Jayla Harder. Borchard pitch ahead to Van Horn. Back to Borchard, trail 3. Right rim, no good. Propson comes up with the loose ball rebound. Jump ball is the call. Possession going to remain with Hilbert. So Tristan Knoll into the game here, that dead ball. As well as Mara Kinsler. Another near steal out of that 1-2-2 pressure. Left wing 3, front rim no good. Rebound Van Horn. She'll push ahead to Kinsler. And Kinsler down the right-hand side, up and in. So instant offense out of Mara Kinsler just into the game, 2 points. Another timeout out of head coach Jamie Weiss. We are going to take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Cotton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Here's a message
The
from
inception
Pat.
of my foundation started with clinics. I went to clinics growing up as a kid, learned how to shoot, dribble, pass. What we try to do at the PCF with our clinics is make sure that we teach that next level of skills and habits that translate far beyond the court. The hard work, the teamwork, the discipline, working together with their teammates who they just met, having fun while going through adversity. For me, it's some of the things that I enjoy most on a yearly basis is being a part of those clinics, being able to see a kid walk in on day 1 and walk out on day 3, having some friends that they've made for life. Those moments, I think, are what are really going to inspire these kids to be able to go on and accomplish things, whether it's on the court or off the court. To learn more about our clinics or to take part in our clinic, whether it's Wisconsin or Massachusetts, be sure to visit our website, www.patcontonfoundation.org/events.
So back here out of the timeout, it's a 22-10 lead. They handle the pressure that time. Get a shot off, unable to get it to go. Rebound out of bounds. Possession is going to remain on this end of the court with Hilbert. So Polifka will trigger the inbound off the left side. And Van Horn going to come up with a steal on the inbound pass. Knoll with it across the timeline. She'll be picked up by the top of that 2-3 zone. Hilbert's in. Noel on the right side now. She'll dribble in the right corner and gets it into Van Horn on the right block. She'll pitch to Obler, middle of the paint, back up to Kinsler. Borch now up top will reset the offense. Noel alone, right wing, 3 on the way, back rim no good. Hilbert comes in averaging 28.7 points per game, already got 10. So things looking up for them so far in the early moments of the first half. And Borchert going to get called for the foul on the shot. So 2 free throws coming here for Mariah O'Leary. First foul of the game belongs to Abby Borchert. O'Leary good on the first. 52.4% on the year. Second one doesn't even touch the rim. There we go. Let me get the scoreboard right. 22-12 is the correct score. Put that last basket for Kinsler on the wrong side. Kinsler turnaround there, no good. Rebound to Hilbert. Just over 10 minutes left to go here, 22-12. In favor of Random Lake. That one thrown out of bounds. Possession back to Random Lake. So Van Horn inbound to Obler. She'll bring it across the timeline. Borchard out of the game right now, as well as Arndt. Kinsler and Rathke are the interior players for Random Lake. Van Horn right down the heart of that 2-3 defense. Can't get it to go on the right side. Rebound gathered by O'Leary. Down the left-hand side, that one thrown out of bounds. Possession back to Random Lake. So another turnover here for Hilbert. Won't officially have them for 5. 2 turnovers for Random Lake. Right wing, Noel off to the right side. She'll pick it up in the short corner into Kinsler. She'll turn over her right shoulder, no good. Had that one redirected a little bit by Wolfel. Pick and roll action. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Obler. She's fighting hard in there against the double team. She'll dribble it out. Tough nose rebound there by Madeline. Rathke other end, up and good. 24-12. Random Lake's got Hilbert doubled up here on the road. Nice leave, Albert left side, no. Van Horn on the putback, she's got it. And Random Lake now going to drop back out of that 1-2-2 pressure. A little more of a 2-3 look now. Down the right block, turnaround, up and good for Wolfel. She comes in averaging 9.1 points per game, her first 2 of the night. Off the left wing, Noel picks it up. A little hammer pass over to Kinsler. She'll go up top. Kinsler, 3 ball. That one deep, no good. Tapped around, gonna be kept alive by Noel. Back up top, Kinsler now. Noel on the left side. She holds that pivot foot inside Obler. She'll go up amongst the trees and gonna be fouled. So personal foul goes on Lillian O'Leary, her first, team first. Couple subs for each squad set to check in here at the Horn. Nate Kinsler checking in, watching from Caledonia, Minnesota. Cheering on Mara and the rest of her teammates. Chloe, we miss you too. Glad you're able to tune in and watch from the home base of Random Lake. we will hopefully catch you down the road, maybe in Ozaki or back home in a couple, or not, at the end of next week. So Obler splits the pair. 27-14, that one up, no good. Rebound put back, can't get it to fall. Rafke just checking back into the game there. She picks up her first, team second. Wolf will shoot the pair. Back rim, no good on the first for Megan. 47.4 on the year, 27 of 57. And second one off the right side of the rim, rebound to Rafke. Borcher back into the game. Seems to be playing at a little bit faster pace now after that breather. Left side, she'll pass up to three. A crossover between the legs, back around they go. Right side, Rafke into Arndt. She'll turn around, has that one partially deflected. Out of bounds, possession back to Hilbert. .650 left to go here. 27-14 lead for Random Lake. Turn around, got it. So Megan Wolfel up to 4 on the afternoon. Left wing three, Abler, no good. Offensive reload to Random Lake. Borcher back on the attack. Abler gonna have that pass taken away. Random Lake lead down to 11 here on Ram Power. Presented by the Pat Connon Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda. Borchard with the thievery, can't get it to go. Follow up though, Hallie Wittenberg. .29-16, that one thrown out of bounds. So Van Horn and Harder will check back in on that dead ball. Kick out. Thought about it, did Harder. She'll pull up now from 15. No good. And that one off the fingertips of Becca Arndt. So still 29-16, 5:29 left to go here. Boys, girls doubleheader. Girls drew the 5:50 start. And the road trip. Supposed to be at home tonight. But they end up with the hour 10 or so bus ride up here. I pulled in the parking lot, and they actually took the vans, and let's just say the vans with the seniors, that one was, the bass was a little loud. Weak side rebound there by Propson. She's fouled on the putback. Hallie Wittenberg picks up her first, team third. So Propson will go to the free throw line, shoot the pair. First one is good. 45.5% on the year, 10 of 22. Second one up and good as well. Arndt, little 15-footer, she's got it. Knocks down the little free throw J. Unofficially up to 6 tonight for Arndt. Left wing for now for Propson. Van Horn nearly comes up with the poke away. Pull up Jay, no good. Right into the hands though, of Megan Wolfel. So Wolfel up to 6. And the lead down to 11. Harder left wing, back to Arndt. Rams will swing it around. Harder might have been tripped up there a little bit. No call. We play on now. Post entry pass taken away by Hilbert. So a couple substitutions here. Kinsler back into the game. And Wittenberg will get a breather. Random Lake back man-to-man here. Nice job there on the pick and roll by Kinsler. Cutting off the drive and getting back to her girl. Not allowing the pass. That one poked away, taken away. Borchard off to the races. And that one going to be knocked off her shin. So with 3:20 left to go, 31-20 lead here for Random Lake. On the road with the early start. And you're watching Ram Power off to the races. Easy right-hand lay in there for Van Horn. (33-20). And back to a little 2-3 zone now. Pull up, no good. And gonna have a jump ball on the rebound. Possession should remain to Random Lake, and it does. Substitute here for the Hilbert Wolves. It is number 4, Lana Schrader. She will get Chloe Tennyson. 30-second timeout, Random Lake. We're going to take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Here's a good moment from Random Lake Softball. Of course, we are looking forward to having a full season with Random Lake this year on the softball side of things, just as we did here with the basketball squad as we head down into the final weeks of the basketball season. Just 2 weeks left here in the regular season. We've got 14 broadcasts after tonight left. Becca Arntz with the right side lay-in. Nice high-low pass there. I believe that came from Kinsler. And, of course, I'm going to put it out there right now. Any of these basketball girls or volleyball kids that aren't on the softball team, come on out. Join us on the broadcast. We'll talk about your teammates, all their superstitions, their favorite songs. 2:12 left to go. And an end line violation there by the Hilbert Wolves. Not reestablishing herself was Polifka. So 2:10 left to go here, 35-20. Random Lake raced out to the 6-point lead. Arndt a little bit behind Van Horn, cutting off that right wing. And the 5th turnover unofficially for Random Lake here in the contest this afternoon. That one tipped out of bounds off of O'Leary. So possession back to Random Lake. They've got the 15-point lead and the ball here with 1:45 left to go, opening half. They'll overload the side of that 2-3 zone. Borchard wide open right side, no good. Good rebound there by O'Leary. Random Lake switch back to man-to-man here. Great job on the pick and roll. That's a staple of the Hilbert offense. They've been running it for 7 or 8 years. 3 ball on the way, got it. Riley Polifka. Got one taken away. Down the left side, up and in. For Riley Polifka, little 5-0 run for Riley. And the lead down to 10 for Random Lake. Under a minute left to go here, 35-25. Kinsler on the inside. She's going to throw that one out to Arndt. Over to Van Horn, right corner 3, back rim no good. Offensive reload, Borchard, she'll throw it up and going to be fouled. So Abby Borchard going to head to the free throw line here with 40.2 seconds left to go on the opening half clock. Personal foul goes on Liliana O'Leary. She's the only one on the Hilbert side that's committed a foul. 2 team fouls and both belong to her. Borchard, 53.2%, has got the first. So Harder and Kinsler grab a seat here to the last 40 seconds. Borchard makes them both. And the lead back to 12. 37-25. Polifka on a little 5-point spurt here for Hilbert. So a 26.5 on the clock. Polifka's going to trigger the inbound. Quickly in, shot up, and say it hit the support structure on the top. So Random Lake with the 12-point lead and a chance to add to it here with the final shot of the opening half. 20 on the clock, right wing Knoll. Up to Van Horn at the top, left wing Borchard. Back right side Van Horn, they go inside to Arndt. She'll put it up front rim, no good, gets her miss. No good, Knoll on the reload now. Kick out, Borchard, she'll put up the 3 left side, no good. And the final rebound going to be controlled by Megan Wolfel. And at the half, it is Random Lake 37, Hilbert 25. You're watching W7 presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation, empowered by Jolly Good Soda. We're going to get some first half numbers when we come back. Second half inbound.
While we started with clinics at the PCF, what we grew into and it's become a mainstay for us are courts, Connaughton courts. We realized that a clinic has an impact for 1, 2, 3 days. A court has an impact for 365 days a year. I was a product of a community center, Fidelity House back home, in which the court was utilized for everything. We want to continue to find places like Fidelity House to partner with, to the point where these courts are providing a safe place for these kids to play. They're providing a place for these kids to learn from mentors, coaches, volunteers that will impact them far beyond the playing surface. We've been fortunate to partner with places like Og Prep, St. Marcus, and Neighborhood House that really preach the values that we take pride in at the PCF. They can develop these habits that will attribute to their success in the years to come. Visit www.patconnaughtonfoundation.org/courts.
Let's go, guys. Don't trip. We got this.
Mike Arceau just has nothing but praise for these two young ladies, saying, look, when we came in here and we tore this program down, we had to rebuild. these were the two seniors who stuck it through their first year when he and Connor, the regime, took over. And everybody else basically went by the wayside and said, "It's too tough. I don't want to do this."
So Dakota, senior this year, what's that like as far as, as you kind of go through the season this year? I mean, a lot of laughs, but, a lot of great memories too.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of great things happening, but then you get to a point where you realize that, oh, I'm never going to play them again, or this is my last time seeing that player, or being on the floor with some of these kids, and it's just like, whoa.
What a great pass.
Beautiful pass from Kreeser there.
Just being able to play for somebody that's completely different than who you are, so you don't have to put all of that on yourself, and so you're putting in 100% effort for somebody that you love just as much. Like I said, my best friend, my parents, I just want them to always know that, and they will never hear it until they watch the video and stuff. But I'm extremely proud of them, and I play for them every single night, and I couldn't ask for a better team.
I'm blowing one strike here to Arntz. And she's going to lift that one into center field. And that one's going to be a dinger. Not winning it as well. That is a legit home run there. Becca Arntz to dead center field. 219 out there. Hey, touch them all, young lady. Touch them all.
Yes, Ed, there is a hot dog with relish in the Oak Creek dugout. How can you not love that? That is just amazing.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here in Hilbert, we're seconds away from second half inbound. Some first half numbers for you. Hilbert, 25 first half points. It'll be their ball to start the second half. Balanced scoring attack in that 25. They had 8 from Mariah O'Leary, 7 from Riley Polifka, 6 from Megan Wolfel, and 4 from Hannah Propson. 6 2-point field goals, 2 3-pointers, and 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Meanwhile, Random Lake, averaging 55 points per contest, had 37, should say, in the opening half. Led by senior Abby Borchards, 12, 10 from Van Horn, 8 from Arndt, 2 from Wittenberg, Rathke, and Kinsler, and a free throw from Madeline Obler. Personal foul right out of the gate for Hallie Van Horn, her second. Shot no good, rebound to Borchard. Van Horn left side on the attack. Back to Borchard and back into the 2-3 zone here to start the second half for the Hilbert Wolves. Right side, Borchard looking to get it in the interior, unable to do so. Good discipline here out of Random Lake. They can have any right or left wing three they want at any given time. Instead, electing to pass it up and look for something on the interior. That one tapped around out of bounds. 17:15 on the clock. Possession will remain with Random Lake. Inside Van Horn, she'll spin, goes up with it, partially deflected, no good. So Polifka now on the right wing. She'll dribble that back out. She closed the half on a 5-2 run. A 3 and a steal with a layup at the other end. Kind of give the spark to Hilbert headed into the halftime break. Inside Wolfel, she'll turn around, no good. Rebound Borchard. Back on the attack here, a little in and out. She'll knife down the heart of the defense, kick out. Arndt will control, swinging around. Rathke left side, 3-ball, well short and out of bounds. So with 16:21 left to go here in the second half, neither team able to crack the scoreboard. Back to that 1-2-2 pressure. Nearly coming up with another steal is Random Lake. Right-hand runner from Polifka. She'll get it to go. Rebound putback, I believe. That was Jayla Harder. It came up with the steal, did Van Horn, but unable to convert. So 39-25, back to that 1-2-2 pressure. Van Horn on the point. Able to get it across this time, trail 3. Polifka, no. Rebound, Arndt. And she's going to be fouled on the transition. Good foul there by Polifka, her first, team first. So 15:25 left to go on the clock, 39-25 lead. Arndt will inbound for Borchard. And she'll initiate the attack against the 2-3 zone. Back up top, Rathke, near steal for Hilbert. Left wing 3, now Borchard. Got it, Abby Borchard. (42-27). And Van Horn going to stick her nose in there first to the ground. She comes up with the steal. Rathke should pull up from 17. Got it. Courtney Rathke with 4 now, and travel violation is the call. Possession back to Random Lake. And we got a timeout. Hilbert, we're going to take it with them. 14:44 left to go, second half. You're watching W7 presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin. Here's a throwback for Random Lake to last year, softball season. And she lifts that one in the left center field. Not coming back. Touch them all. Another home run for the Random Lake Rams. This time, Jayla Harder goes deep. Back here out of the timeout, 44-27 lead for Random Lake. They go back on the attack against a 2-3 zone. Borchard, right wing three, this time no good. Weak side rebound controlled by Wolfel. Initial pressure there applied by Jayla Harder in the full court. They'll settle back into man-to-man and going to get a foul up top. This time it is Hallie Van Horn. That's going to be her third second team foul. So Madeline Albert will check back into the game. She will grab Van Horn. Tennyson will check back into the game for Hilbert. Left wing thought about it, did O'Leary. Little jab step, takes it right baseline, no good. Out of Tennyson. Random Lake back on the attack. Borchard at the top. Arndt now right wing. Back to Borchard up top. She'll swing it around left side. Adler thought about it, but she's a little too far off that three-point line. Rathke now, right side, looking to get it inside. To Arndt, unable to do so. Borchard will pull that three left side, front rim, no good. Tapped around, loose ball going to be controlled by Random Lake. So on the reload, Rathke right side now, back rim no good. Harder sticking her nose in there, getting the offensive reload again. Arndt on the turnaround, a lot of contact, play through it. He'll get the whistle on the second go. So Mariah Leary picks up her first, team second. And back to the free throw line will go Becca Arndt. 43.8% on the year, unable to get the first. And Knoll will check back into the game. First time here in the second half. She will grab Harder. Second one up and good for Arndt. 45-27. 13-16 left to go here, second half. Inside, Wolf will turn around, ends up kicking that one out, nowhere to go. Great double team on the inside by Random Lake. Polifka on the drive, she's going to be fouled. And personal foul is going to go on Rathke. Her second. Team third of the second half. So Polifka at the free throw line. 60% on the year, 42 of 70, no good on the first. Second one, take a dribble, relax, deep breath, up and back rim, no good. Nice rebound by Arndt. So Hilbert comes in averaging 28.7 points per game. They're at 27 right now. Inside, Rathke takes the power dribble up, no good. Aren't going to be in there on the tie-up with Tennyson. So Rathke will grab a quick seat. Kinsler into the game for her. Borchard right side. She'll pull up, little 6-footer, no good, back rim. Polifka rips that one out of there. She's off to the attack down the right side. Obler will pick her up, slow the momentum. W7 Productions, the leader, checking in from 34,000 feet above Cincinnati somewhere. My goodness. We get reception up there. Must be that new balloon that floated through the United States. Deep right corner, 3. Borchard, no. Rebound, hands of Wolfel. O'Leary, that one taken away by Knoll. Nice job, read that one all the way. Tristan Knoll coming up with a steal. She'll attack the heart of the defense, leave for Kinsler on the left side. Borchard gonna cram that one in there and get whistled on the foul. Baseline out of bounds coming for Random Lake. So Lana Schrader will check back into the game for Hilbert. Her first action here in the second half. Ambler will trigger the baseline inbound. Personal foul there went on Megan Wolfel, her first. That one knocked out of bounds. Another inbound coming here for Random Lake. 45-27, 11:32 left to go here opening half, or second half. Got Kinsler on the right block. They like to go outside. Nice job there. Madeline Obler on the drive, right down the heart of the defense. 47-27, the lead up to 20. Oh, tough call. I'm going to have to go back and review that baby on the baseline footage. Kinsler called for the foul. Looked pretty clean up top, but maybe a little bump with the body down below. Either way, Wolfel goes to the free throw line. She'll shoot a pair. Missed her first 2 attempts in the first half. 47.4 on the year. 27-57. Can't get the first. Second one on the way, and good. So she's up to 7 on the night. $19-point lead here for Random Lake on the road in Hilbert. Just under 11 minutes left to go. Knoll probes the heart of that defense, kick out. Swinging around. Van Horn now out of the left corner. She'll attack the heart of the defense, put it up, and fouled. Back to the free throw line we go. Hallie Van Horn will attempt her first free throws of the night. So Van Horn good on the first. She's up to 11. Liana O'Leary will check back into the game for Hilbert. Second one on the way from Van Horn, up and good. 21-point lead here for Random Lake on the road. The road home game. Got moved because the boys-girls doubleheader and no JV squad for the girls here in Hilbert. Left wing 3 on the way, got it. Line drive missile right out of Mariah O'Leary. She's up to 11 on the night. They say that one was a 2. So Polifka back on the attack, left side to O'Leary. Inside to Wolf will kick out. Just under 10 left to go here, second half. And on the tie-up, possession back to Random Lake. My apology, stays there with Hilbert. 49-30. Left wing, no good. So Albler back on the attack. Nobody really wants to pick her up. She'll get it as deep as she can. Right down the left block. Now Random Lake will reset. Van Horn off the right wing. That one taken away. Blocked by Tristan Knoll. Van Horn quickly the other way. Kinsler, she'll try a three right side. No good. And loose ball foul got to come here on Kinsler. Her second, team fifth of the half. Tennyson will check back into the game for Hilbert, and Arndt will be back into the game, and Kinsler will grab a quick breather. So with 8:45 left to play, it's a 49-30 lead here for Random Lake on the road. That one off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Ambler back on the attack, right side. Wittenberg back to Van Horn. Knoll thought about the three initially. She'll drive, kick out. Van Horn pass up another three. Kick out, Knoll, no. Ambler will pass up it. Arndt ain't gonna pass that baby up. She's got it. Back Arndt. Arndt said, y'all can pass up all the open shots you want. First one I get, I'm taking, baby. Knock it down. Two more for Becca. Up to 11 on the night. 51-30. Wolves go inside. Nice weak side find there. A little 17-footer, front rim, no good. Gonna get her own miss, though, as Propson. Van Horn gonna control that rebound. She's up the right side now. Moll will settle it. Kick out, Van Horn gonna think about it. She'll pull it this time. Back rim, no good. Tipped around, still loose. Wittenberg gonna come out with it and gonna say it is off of Ambler's foot. So Harder and Borchert back into the game. Ambler and Wittenberg will grab a quick breather. 51-30, 7:16 left to go here, second half. Inside, Wolfel unable to get it to go. And going to the ground, going to get called for the travel is Becca Arndt. Wolves with it up top. They'll go back into that right corner. Inside now, Wolfel. She'll turn around over the right shoulder. Can't get it to go. Another rebound for Tristan Knoll. She's up the right side. She'll settle. Borchard up top, over to Van Horn left side. Harder on the inside now, left block, kick out. Arndt, she ain't afraid to shoot it from there. She's got another two. Becca Arntz. 53-30. Got to get out on that little 15-footer from Becca Arndt. That's a knockdown. Warm-up 2 for her. Inside Wolfel. She'll go left baseline. And Becca Arndt going to be whistled for her first foul, 6th team foul. Wolfel at the free throw line. Gets the first. Take a quick peek in here on daughter, mother, coach, player conversation. Hallie and Trina. And Wolfel's got them both. So she's up to 9, 3 points in the second half, all from the free throw line. It's a full timeout for Hilbert. We're going to take it with him. You're watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Here's a message from Pat.
The Pat Connaughton Foundation prides itself on the impact that we have. We started with clinics. We've grown to courts. Our new coming initiative is character, aka scholarships. How do we find a way to have an impact on a kid that will change their lives forever? We want to find ways to help reward those student athletes, help get them access to a better high school, a better AAU program, a better college, both on the court, but especially off the court. We want to someday have many kids that say, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today if it wasn't for the Pat Connaughton Foundation. We can't do that ourselves. We do that through people like you. We're excited to launch the endowment program for scholarships in the next coming years, and we want to make sure that you stay up to date on all of the things that we're doing at the PCF. Be sure to follow us on social media. Be sure to visit our website on a regular basis, and be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Thank you again for your support, and at W7, it's for the girls.
Of course, a big thank you to Pat and his foundation for his support and the outreach he has for basketball across the state, but especially girls basketball. That one turned away at the front of the rim by Wolfel. That ain't going to change Borchardt's mind, though. She'll go right back in there, challenge her again. Her first opportunity. Borchardt now up top, little man-to-man defense. A quick crossover, pull up right there. And be Borchardt. (55-32). Little floater out there. Borchardt thought about it. See, if this is softball season, Borchardt's diving for that. She's coming up with that catch. Kick out, 3-ball around the rim, no good. Tipped around, Van Horn going to come up with the rebound. Off to the races is Van Horn. She'll leave Borchardt left side. Contact. 2 free throws coming for Abby Borchardt. Wittenberg and the JV coaches over there having a good old time. Borchardt front rim no good on the first. Her first miss of the night from the free throw line, 53.2%. Second one up and in. 56-32, lead back to 24. That one poked away by Borchardt. 5:15 left to go on the clock. Rathke will check back into the game. Harder will take a quick seats. We'll see if her night is done or if she'll get another run a little bit later on. Deep right corner, inside, Wolfel. Gonna have that one ripped away by Rathke. Tie up first. 4:57 left to go on the clock. Possession is gonna go to Random Lake. 56-32. Borchard gave that one up before she traveled. If you're looking for a live stream tomorrow night, there's not going to be one. We're headed to the Marquette-UConn basketball game as a W7 crew. So we're going to take that one in. We head down the final stretch, though. After tonight, just 14 W7 broadcasts left on the regular season. We'll have every Germantown and every Notre Dame postseason game. And of course, as well as Random Lake. Rebound put back, no good. Foul though coming. And we'll get a couple of fouls gonna be on the rebound. Rest of the week though, Thursday nights. It's a Woodland Conference showdown. Pewaukee will take on New Berlin West. Megan Schultz, Frozen Waffle and crew. 7 o'clock tip-off from New Berlin West. Random Lake back in action. Still waiting to hear back from Ozaki if we are going to be able to come down there and broadcast. But things not looking up there, so might not have the Random Lake broadcast on Thursday night. Stay tuned for that, though. Right corner three, splash, Hallie Van Horn. 59-34. Then Friday night, an all-time W7 fave. Final broadcast with Mallory Hoytink and the Lady Owls crew as they take on Grafton. Big North Shore battle. Kick out, Van Horn thought about it from the same spot. Nice little wraparound pass. She's got Becca Arndt, and I love that. Becca Arndt immediately pointing at Van Horn. Van Horn pointing back at her. Showing the love for her passer. Passer showing the love for the bucket, making the assist. So 2:37 left to go. 59-34. Random Lake. I should say 61-34. Forgot to put the last two on the board. Personal foul goes on number 3, Hannah Propson. Van Horn, right side, no good. Stick around. Immediately found the conclusion of this one. The Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game interview. Van Horn rips that one away down the right side, up and in for Hallie Van Horn. So we're just about 2 minutes away from that one. Another steal, Borchert down the right side. She'll lay it up and in. And 30-second timeout for Random Lake. See if it's just a substitution timeout. It is not a substitution timeout, but we'll keep it here. We'll show you inside the Random Lake huddle. 65-34, those last couple buckets came back to back. We're gonna have to get those updated. 65-34. 1:56 left to go. A couple other schedule updates. Saturday, doubleheader. Waupun hosts Watertown Lutheran Prep, and the Prairie School will visit Union Grove. Friday, I'm also at Notre Dame as they host Sheboygan South for senior nights. So the end of the season coming fast and furious here on W7. 14 left after tonight. Probably a couple senior nights mixed in there. A fun but emotionally taxing time of year for everybody. It's part of the business though, and what makes us different than others is we get to know the kids, they get to know us. Nicknames and goofing around with, you know, on the not during the national anthem, but starting lineups. Kinsler, she comes up with the steal on the left side. She's going to be tripped from behind. And 1:38 left to go on the clock. Kinsler will head to the free throw line. Just the 8th team foul, so she'll shoot one in the bonus. Kinsler misses. Nobody boxes her out, though. Gets her own miss. Has it blocked again. 65-34. Three ball on the way, no good. Ball still loose. That one going to be tracked down by Gilbertson. Tapped around, and going to be controlled here. Come the other way. Pisani Newman into Kinsler. She'll go over the right shoulder, no good. And I think in the opening moments of the game, that might be a foul on Mara there. I mean, she just completely wrapped up the rebounder. Another turnover back to Random Lake. Left corner, no good. Tapped around. Mara nearly come up with it. Loose ball, still loose, and now we will get a jump ball. Possession going to remain here underneath the hoop. 65-34, 28.5 on the clock. Stick around. Immediately following the conclusion of this one, we'll have our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. Inside. It was Stefanic with two. 67-34. Skip pass. That one's out of bounds. So Obler will run out the clock here in Hilbert. Your final out of Hilbert. Random Lake takes the home game, comes down on the road here in Hilbert, knocks them off 67-34. Big thank you to our sponsors, the Pat Connaughton Foundation and Jolly Good Soda, for their support of girls basketball throughout the states, and of course Random Lake as well. Big thank you to Random Lake for supplying our camera person tonight here on the road once again. Coming up next, our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. You are watching W7, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
All righty, we are back with our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. It is the freshman, Mara Kinsler. Sorry, Mara, I got your head kind of chopped off here. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Yeah, that's a good spot for you over there, Arndt. That's a good spot for you, too. We don't need any shenanigans going on again. Mara, talk to me about that game a little bit. First of all, I mean, you nearly, head tackled somebody over here at the end of the game.
It was kind of just I had my foot, and then she got her foot in between my foot, and then we were just all going for it at the same time.
Absolutely. Talk to me a little bit, obviously a freshman on this squad, but being the young one with all these seniors, a strong senior class, what's it like playing with these seniors, and what do they mean to you?
It's been incredible. I mean, they all are always here for me, and if I ever have questions, none of them hesitate to help me, or yesterday we did a drill. It took me 5 minutes to figure out what we were doing. But Becca helped me out a lot and was talking me through it, and it was really nice. They definitely made it easy.
Don't let them fool you. They don't know what they're doing either. they're just seniors. It's my chance to get back at you guys now. No, but coming in here as a freshman and having a very supportive group, that's half the battle. But, talk to me about Coach Van Horn and what she's meant for your development coming in as a freshman as well.
I knew her from, because I also ride horses and stuff. And so I kind of knew her a little bit, too, which helped. And it helped me, be more comfortable around her. But she's also been incredible. And it's just been a great experience for my first year overall.
Absolutely. You got to be the most famous person on the squad right now. We got, 25 people out here. On the hold on. We gotta flip this on them here a little bit. Right? We'll get back at them.
Yeah, I got a couple of my aunts that live up here, and I got my squad today.
Exactly. You got your squad, and you got your squad behind you. Who's been the most influential person on this team for you as a freshman?
That's a hard question. Probably either Becca, Abby, or Courtney. I can't pick, but they've been definitely helpful a lot.
Absolutely. Well, that's three good kids to absolutely look up to and get some senior leadership from. It's been a quick week so far. We're flying through it. one game down, one more to go for you guys on Tuesday, and then one more week of the regular season. We're almost out of here, unfortunately, but we'll be back for softball and all that fun stuff for those that play softball. But for Mara Kinsler, Pat Condon Foundation Player of the Game, and the rest of the Random Lake Rams, game days are
For the girls.
There you go. They said it best. We're off tomorrow night. Back in action Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You've been watching W7 presented by the Pat Condon Foundation, powered by Jolly Good Soda.